Did you ever get to meet Michael Jackson?
He goes, I'm very sorry about them making you move. And I said, it's okay, brother. Not a big deal, man. It's all cool. And then Vince McMahon was on his, major role with his company doing great, and the federal government targeted him. Well, if we're going to go for Vince, let's get Hogan. And so we had a rough go of it for a few years with the federal government, but Vince went to trial, and all the stuff they said he did, he didn't do. He didn't distribute it.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with that. That's what they were trying to paint him in a corner. It wasn't true. And they tried to get me to testify otherwise, which I said I would. And then when I got on the witness stand, I told the truth and made a quick exit and didn't go back to New York for 5 years.
Because that's where the feds were?
They were trying to prosecute him out of Brooklyn.
Wow.
So when I went to work for Ted Turner, I couldn't even wrestle anywhere in New York for 5 years.
So they thought you were going to rat on him.
Yeah.
And you just said he didn't do it.
Because to avoid prosecution, because they were going to get somebody, and they were going for Vince. And then if they weren't going for Vince, they pulled me aside and actually told me what was going to happen to me.
Really?
Once that was over, then I went back to New York. They were just trying to target Vince and trying to, do what the government always does to people, And he just basically didn't do anything they said he did. He didn't sell it.
Wow.
If I didn't say this, I went,
I didn't know that.
No problem. So when I got on the witness stand there in Brooklyn, I had a Learjet waiting at Teterboro Airport. I had Alex Isaacman, one of my attorneys that handled the Larry Flint trial. When I got off that witness stand, I didn't even go sit in the courtroom. I went out the side door, got in the car, I went to Teterboro Airport and didn't come back for 5 years until the three prosecutors, Charlie Rose, or either Charlie Rose or Sean O'Shea. One of them got busted with a bunch of kilos of coke, and then the other one died of cancer. I was asked to get off a Disney bus because of him. Well, they have these little buses they'll cart tourists around on it. So all of a sudden, I was sitting there with my family, my first wife and my 2 kids, watching the fireworks at Disney, and all of a sudden the security guards come in and go, well, you need to scoot down. You need to move the far side of the cart. And they moved the far side of the cart, and then Michael Jackson came in. And
he's by himself?
He was by himself with a couple security guards. And he came over.